Tracy, old Australian band, oddly enough.
Okay.
Riding down the highway, going too slow, stopping on the byway, playing rock and roll. Get it on, get bumped, get beat up, broken bones, get mad, get took. I tell you folks, it's harder than it looks. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Think it's easy doing these one-night stands. Just find yourself in a rock roll band. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Motel, motel, make you wanna cry. Ladies in the hot tub, they know it's why. Get it on, get played, get ripped off, unpaid, get sold, second hand. That's how it goes when you're playing in the band. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Think it's easy standing on a stage and scream. Look out, it's rough and mean. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way. It's a long way. It's a long way. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Janis Joplin was probably Big Brother and the Holding Company. And man, you know, that band right there had a lot of talent. They sprung off into different groups too, but a lot of people didn't know the Eagles. The beginning of the Eagles were Linda Ronstadt's backup band, and they were called the Stone Ponies before. You know, they just had so much talent in that band. One day they just went to Linda Ronstadt. They said, we got to do our own thing. You know, this has been great. We made a lot of money, a lot of fame and notoriety, but there's just something that ain't holding us back no more. We got to bust out of this and be ourselves. And then I don't think they ever wrote a bad song. They're like
Oh no.
Jackson.
Oh yeah, no, they
Every
the
song
Eagles.
is played by the guys. Just,
Yeah, the Eagles, Chicago. Well, I like all those bands for the 70s person. Eagles, Chicago, all of them. Yeah, you know, it's me personally.
I love the old Chicago.
Yeah, guitar player. He's play a little peck against keyboard, but mostly guitar player.
Yeah.
I used to play back in the days, but
Yeah,
strokes in my hands.
yeah. I used to get Stratocaster, get rid of them. Stratocaster, just kept, just kind of mixed up. So I just basically stopped. I used to write songs, but I basically stopped.
Did you get more into writing music? And
Yeah. That's how I learned how to write just other things, scripts and things. Basically, writing country songs helped me.
Yeah.
Eventually ended up helping me because you had to tell more of a story than. I mean, I wrote the Shake Your Booty type of songs too and all that, but
That's right.
so yeah, I did a lot of. I just.
Wild Cherry was big back in the day.
Yeah.
Gage Brown was stumping it out. The music would come out so thick out of the speakers, it's like molasses coming out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They had that sound
But
to
back
it.
in, what was it, like 71, 70, I played with a band group right here in Birmingham called Soul Controllers.
I remember them.
Yeah. Did you remember?
Yeah, Soul Controllers. I don't know. I never met him, but I don't think I remember Soul Controllers.
Soul Controllers ended up being the Controllers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember all that. I remember this.
Controllers. I played Boomerang Love first 45 they made. I believe guitar player.
Mm,
I played with Rough and Ready, Alpaca Phase 3,
I know all those bands.
Skinny Apple Blues.
I heard name, but I know Rough and Ready and Alpaca Phase. I knew them. Yeah, I mean, I know musicians. I used to see each other.
I-20 connection right here in Birmingham.
Yeah, I remember all those bands. Yeah, my days. I was
Back in
just.
the 70s.
I was just starting. I was running around trying to run up behind them. You trying to.
What his name? He dead now. Pooh Nanny.
Who?
Nanny.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember. Yeah,
He's our manager.
yeah, I remember Pooh. You remember Avery Richardson?
Right.
Yeah, I just know. Back,
And Joe Nick, Nick Capps and Ray Nick, his son, was playing with us. Ray Nick. He's deceased now. I'm not sure. He's a league guitar player. Webster.
mm-hmm.
Larry Webster. He's drummers.
And if you guys man, how have y'all been just out here in a while? Just
Well, I met John here maybe 6 or 7 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been about, actually, we probably met about 12 weeks ago.
A couple months ago.
Mhm.
And we just hit it off, man. We've been hanging together, kicking around, looking out for each other.
Out here in the streets, you got to kind of have some backup, when you're sleeping in groups, it's better, and some crazy stuff happens.
Because a lot of stuff happens around here. Everybody, like the man said in the song, everybody ain't your friend.
That's right.
You smile in your face and you're trying to kill you at the same time. You go to sleep, you think you got some money or something, rob. You know what I'm saying? So, you just got to look out for each other.
We all get a little happy when we get some good news out here, and sometimes we forget to keep our mouth shut, and then sometimes the wrong
69 years
people.
old, Vietnam veteran, you know what I'm saying?
It teaches you some
Been
wisdom.
in New York. I've been back here about 2 years. I came back to Birmingham. I'm born and raised in Birmingham. I came back to Birmingham. I've been stuck here about 2 years, almost 2 years now. So I'm staying in the boarding house, but it was taking out everything. I give every month to pay $500 some dollars a month for a room. So,
Hey, y'all.
I'm on the street.
Howdy, howdy.
Right now I'm on the street. God's helping me think. I'm waiting on a program called One Roof to help people with housing. So I'm trying to get it tonight right now.
It's a good outfit, One Roof is. Christian, Miss Michelle, and all of them, they really care. And, the Reconcilers, another good place. The Church of the Highlands does a lot for
There's a lot of people, there's a lot of things, but since the COVID virus hit, things have gone slow, you know what I'm saying?
half capacity everywhere, so it's hard to get into the shelters in the cold weather.
So basically right now, I'm sleeping under the bridge, outside on this bridge, freeway bridge,
What's our address now? 3rd and
14th Street,
you actually sleep under the
freeway
like
bridge.
at the top. I seen some people have some stuff that camping stuff. I wondered, but I never seen nobody.
They're probably
That's
playing
us.
right by our spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's probably us.
Right there by that shade on the 706 and stuff, right on 3rd Avenue.
Around that area, I guess it's so long, not as long, but I just seen them. I didn't know.
That's our spot right there,
Y'all use the same spot. Does it kind of?
You kind of move around sometimes. You stay there for so long. But when we come down closer to downtown area, you have problems with police,
Yeah.
caps.
They try to keep the image up in the city. 'cause
City,
it
town,
needs to.
downtown area. So you can't really,
You
just
can
hang
acquire
out way out right
things,
there.
but you can't hold on to them because if you leave them, you can't tote them.
And then people gonna steal it if
That-
you leave anything in it.
That's what I was wondering. If you leave something on the bridge, it wouldn't be there when you got back, would it?
Exactly.
We kind of leave
That's
someone
why I
at the
gotta
house
keep this bag
usually.
with me most of the
Oh,
time.
so you take it with you and then just bring it and then take it back when you go to your.
Like clothing, some clothing items and stuff. They might go through it and get what they want, but any business or anything of value, I try to keep it with me.
Yeah.
Some people out here fall through the cracks too. Everything they've got set up works for some people as far as the homeless goes. I mean, we musicians tend to bust out of the norm, and we seem to pull ourselves up somehow. We rise to the occasion because I guess it's just a gift God's given to all of us that get out there and you overcome your stage fright. You get more gregarious, outgoing, and as a writer, you probably were more of an internal type person, where I was always I was a class clown, and when I built construction and ran my own business, I had to get over all my shyness and deal with people, money, and at some point you got to draw your bootstraps up and say, hey, you owe me this much, give me what's mine, and we'll do fair by you. And I had great success in my business. Housing bubble burst. I met a girl that was really sick from Australia. So I kind of went downhill financially just because by choice. I felt an obligation to her, and she was very pretty, very good girl. But it wasn't meant to be forever, and had to struggle with that and get over those kind of feelings and a divorce. married once, no kids, thank God. You know, my
Yeah,
lifestyle
me
is
either, yeah.
promoted. So, but this is Birmingham. I love my living room. What do you think about the new windows they putting in around here? They're doing a good job decorating for us.
Mm.
I hope the mayor don't see this and think I'm poking fun. I love our mayor here. He took a black eye for sticking up for the homeless and some of the mess around town. He'd probably catch it black for, but there's a lot of us that try to pick up and clean up and keep
Yeah.
things right.
You see, like you're saying, all of us are the same. There's homeless people out here that actually need help and appreciate that. There's some that curse people out, think that the world owes them something, the people owe them something. You know what I'm saying? They talk smart to people, they curse people, and when they're reaching out for help. How could you tell a person to help you kiss you behind when he come out here feeding you every day?
It's like the
Don't
dog
make
you
sense.
feed that snarls at you as soon as it's done gobbling up the McMuffin you give them, you know, and it's hard to go back to them people, and they make it difficult to approach the other ones that kind of are more solid nature, you know, more of a Christian way. I like to think of myself as a Christian, even though my joyful noise is much different than what the people would traditionally like to hear in the church. And to be quite honest, when I look up and down the boulevard, I don't see too many of the church people kicking with us up and down the boulevard. Not taking away from the ones that are great doing it in the church. We need the churches, but if you serve an all-powerful God that's so great, why should we hamstring them by saying you can only find him here in this building? I think you can find the Lord in the bathroom at work, or you can find him going down the freeway, or, you know, the more you go through in life, the more that becomes precious and dear too, because I don't know, when I was 18, I didn't think about the Lord so much. You know, I was chasing the shooby-op doobies, or was that what we called them back in the day?
Joints. They call
And
them
they was
blocks now.
they
But,
was fast, boy. We had to
tell-
move to catch them.
Like I said, you know, I'm 69 years old, Vietnam veteran. You know what I'm saying? I have some type of income, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really panhandle and just beg people for money and stuff like that, because I got a little something coming in every month. 2 or 3 weeks, maybe out of the month, I have to be able to pay for a hotel room, where I can take a shower and change clothes or something like that. In a couple of weeks, maybe I might not have, I might have to be out on the street. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't look down on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do. The world don't owe me nothing, nobody owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just thank God every day for allowing me to be here.
Yeah.
And what a city with all the things that Birmingham was famous for, and as much as people don't like to confront the obvious and stuff. I walk around here, never been here before. I was put out last minute in a t-shirt, 28-degree weather. I've done real wrong in a small town near here. But I made it here. I found people like Robert and other ones that helped lift me up. You know, slap you on the back, say, hey, it's gonna get better. You know, don't lose faith. And to walk around here and see all the nostalgia and the history, and then to be a white musician in a predominantly black town and get so much help from the black community and so much love. Just you could just feel it through the food and the clothing, and they come up and they say, hey man, how you doing? And we didn't see you on the street corner playing last night, you know, or where you been, you know, and they check on you. And it'll make you cry when you think about it long enough, but it'll make a grown man just want to break down and cry. The police have enabled me they allow me to play the corners. They have a strong panhandling law here.
Yeah, I was
And
wondering about that.
I guess I bend the bars sometimes on them rules a little bit.
See, it's different when you harass people and beg and ask for money, and then demand or think they're supposed to give it to you. They don't have anything to give you. You curse them out or something like that, and they just stand out there and play music and just let them give you something. That's the difference. So that's why they don't really have to help. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't bothering nobody.
Yeah.
I got a $50 bill one night, 3 o'clock in the morning, playing down here on 20th, and I guess I was 19. 18th is where McSwain Center is.
McWayne.
Yeah, I was down there, and it was drizzling rain, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was very warm, so I decided I'd go out and make the loop. I usually make about $20 at night just to pad my. I don't get a check or nothing, so I have to make it like that. That all my money comes from this right here, and the people have blessed me with strings. And I lost 4 took me out of my place, allowed people to burglarize my home, got my IDs. So now I'm hamstringed every which way. And so this is really my only facet to make money right now. I've got a job as soon as I get my continuum ID. But there's so many needy people, you kind of get bounced to the end of the line and whatnot. So I have to hand it to the cops in Birmingham that have allowed me to make my living and overlook my, they see me have a beer once in a while. And my deacon, we went round and round in the church about what's sinful about a beer, but he told me, he said, a man that might not drink, you might not be able to reach him and get him on his course to Jesus and to heaven. And my reply was to him, well, what about a man who takes a drink and doesn't trust a man who doesn't? How you gonna reach him? And so my preacher walked up behind him, he said, he got you on that one, Brother Walt. So I guess the more you roll the egg, you can find a hair on every egg if you want to split hairs. I think that's what our Dems and Republicans are doing now. They just fighting over old battles and not so much the issues. Proud to see our stimulus checks are coming through. And I just pray that everybody in America will get through this. COVID's a real thing, but I don't know if it was real to the degree. I think they thought it was going to be worse than what it was, and it could have been a lot worse. In all fairness to the community, if we're younger and we're not apt to come down with it seriously and die, we should do the masks and stuff in public when we get inside and stuff, ride the buses. It's just been unfortunate timing. And with the elections going and changing hands and leadership in our country, kind of unsettling times a little bit. Hopefully the water settles down a little bit. We get to go back to playing our music. And I would prefer to dress up a little bit better, have my groove on, get my dentures back. But by the grace of God, we're out here. We're able to get by. And you won't go hungry in Birmingham. Thank God to the people of Birmingham. I cannot say enough about them.
Yeah.
They have fed us.
It's good town for basic homeless people. I was never really sure, never talking about it. I just didn't know. I know some of them read and some of them.
They come out here
Every week.
through the weekend or whatever, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And they come food, clothing, stuff like that, stuff you need. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Kelly Green.
It might not be no
Gurney.
cash money or something like that, but they doing it from the heart. Because who want to pay your drug bill
Yeah.
when they're taking them? It's different if they're taking the money to good use.
Yeah.
They buy drugs with it.
Yeah.
The majority of them, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So the ones that stand out there panhandling all day, next to everybody they walking to for $1 or $2, they take their money and done buying drugs with it. It's a bit different if they were living and paying for a hotel room, feed themselves or something like that. It'd be different. But I can only just say what I see.
Do y'all go to the bar well when it gets kind of cool at night?
Mr. Don Lupo's another one,
Lupo and all them over
Jason,
there.
Mike,
They're great people. You know what I'm
in
saying?
there, the police
When
that
they
work
get
too.
down below freezing, they open it up and give us a place to come in and shelter and feed us and everything. And then people come in there and they still curse them out and act like they don't appreciate it.
I guess I don't know if they drunk or high or what, or just mean, or
Just don't care, man. They
yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Some of them be drunk, but somebody have bad attitudes, man.
yeah,
No matter what you do for them, you ain't did nothing for them.
yeah,
They've had to change the rules at the Botwell because so many skirmishes and things have happened. And,
Yeah.
There was a poor policeman in there one night, went in there, used the urinal, and some guy high on dope. He's an idiot. He's like Ty Cobb from the baseball world. Nobody liked him, so we didn't invite him to Field of Dreams.
Go ahead and come in there and want to fight each other and do all this stuff. Get into it with the cops, security, or whatever.
And they're just drawing a paycheck. They're trying to feed their
They
family.
got a job to do just like anybody else. You know?
yeah. So y'all don't
We've
sound
had
like
friends that
They
have been raped.
are there to maintain the peace.
We've had friends that have been killed in the park here since I've been here.
This year, the last year, November 30 would be the exact day. She died right there.
how did she?
Froze to death.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I didn't hear. I don't know if they made the news. And then, so most of them they just sleep right there. Then is,
Yeah,
but they,
she was laying right down on the ground.
Oh, yeah?
Froze, solid. She was stuck to the
Yeah?
brick right there. When they came out that morning, the coroners and got her body up. And a
That
couple
was
of them
really
died down there about 14th Street Bridge. I mean, we had 3 deaths this year during the winter time.
Because of the weather.
Freezing to death.
And they couldn't get to the.
They, some people refuse to go to shelters.
Yeah.
Because when I go to the shelter or something like that, there's rules and regulations that you got to follow.
Yeah.
See, they don't want to deal with it.
And you
Yeah.
can't lug all your gear. So when you stash your gear somewhere, you're out
You'd rather
it's
be
in the
outside.
elements.
Yeah, at least your own. I guess they figure they're their own person outside.
Right.
Many a
They
night
don't have to worry about nobody else's rules and nobody else's regulations. So if I go in there, I got to do what they tell me to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of just don't go. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have them deaths, people freezing or something like that out here because they don't want to go in the shelters.
Don was nice enough to let me play for the crowd as they come in and inside too if I wanted.
Yeah, he's a good guy, Mr. Lupo, Don Lupo.
Yeah, he works for
Works for
the
the
office
mayor's
of
office,
the
yeah.
citizen's assistant for the mayor. And
He's a good guy.
Don has got
Try
a
to
big
help, try to
heart.
help you, and then as well as trying to help and do everything for the homeless people. Even though when they open the shelters up, he even gives some of the homeless guys the jobs to help do stuff around.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Pay them for helping them do stuff around them. So, you know, it's good in a way. You know, like I said, it's good. It's good if you accept it the right way.
Yeah.
We appreciate it and accept it the right way.
No.
Do the right thing.
No, they have the people over there. They handing out stuff or.
Right, they pass out food, they
Okay.
pass out hygiene,
Okay.
soap,
I figured it was that, but I always didn't know the thing.
toothpaste, toothbrushes.
Christmas here
They
was
give you everything.
unbelievable. It was carload after carload of people bringing things, jackets and hoodies,
Yeah,
and
they
hats
bring you
and
jackets,
clothes, and
skull
man,
caps,
just big old hearts.
blankets, sleeping bags.
We had people bring guitar strings, guitars,
So, yeah.
everything. Yeah,
It's been really helpful.
Yeah.
and like I said, it's not about white and black in Birmingham anymore. It's more of an economic struggle. I feel like the war is between the very wealthy and established versus the poor who wants to have the poor in their community. And look, I thank God for the rich people. We need them. I always did for my business. I ran my business for 35 years and did it diligently. I made a lot of money. And some people down it on people that have a lot of affluence. But in the right hands, affluence is great for the lower end people because they reach out to us, give us things to do, we make money off it. So God bless the ones that are doing that. Just keeping it real when I say that. There's always going to be a trickle down effect. Not everybody's going to be rich. You're always going to have a lower class of economic, but it doesn't mean that we have to be lower class as people. We should reach out to our, there's a lot of stealing that goes on from the homeless to the homeless, and I look down on that pitifully because who wants to take away from somebody who's in the same boat as they are?
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. But
Right here in the park, there's a city ordinance. This park closed at a certain time of night, certain time of year. The street don't supposed to be in here. So sometimes the cops will come in and run down the park. Which I notice right now, it's getting thin. People leave. So the people that come in and feeding and giving out stuff, they probably ain't coming no more. It's going to be over with. So everybody kind of, you see how thin it's getting now, right?
Yeah. No,
Ain't like as crowded as it was when you first came.
right. But I didn't think nothing about it. I didn't think it was going at a certain time. I just thought they would, just.
Yeah, they have a curfew in this park when they shut the park down. Yeah, the cops can tell you maybe he won't lock you up, but he'll tell you to leave the park
But where do y'all go then?
to your spot.
Oh.
The bridge, find your place to just camp out at. Get away from downtown area. Get past 15th Street or 14th Street, probably can chill out.
you're kind of out of the corridor that they try to maintenance that area downtown
Downtown,
to
yeah.
the Max station up to 5 Points.
Because of the business.
Yeah.
Keep it looking respectable. But I made friends with all the CAPS people. I love them to death. They're great people.
Because I'm just saying, just like not all of us, but a lot of us read a lot of junk, garbage, and they don't clean up behind themselves.
It
If
becomes
I
an
got
eyesore.
something I ate, like a soda can and stuff, when I get up, I'm gonna take it and throw it in that garbage can. If I get a plate of food and give it, see, they get up and walk off and leave right there where they got through it.
Yeah.
I used to stay under the art center.
They went the city workers had to come out here, and the guys that clean up for the city in the park, they pissed because garbage everywhere. You know, and I got garbage can right there where y'all put it in, but you won't put it in the garbage can, you leave right there.
You mess it up for everybody else then.
So I know they get pissed at us for that.
When I stayed at the art center, they didn't have to come in there and pick up a cigarette butt. There were none to pick up. All they had to do was blow their leaf blowers, get the twigs and the leaves out of there, and we maintenance it. I didn't want them around to where I'd be found out I was living under there. And,
Actually, it looks nice today. It's better than normally be. Normally, place of food, garbage everywhere.
and sometimes you get tag-alongs.
When the guy come in Monday morning, he got a whole lot of work to do.
Now, do y'all just stay with your own clique, or because there's a lot of people y'all don't usually try to meet new people because you figure, you know?
I'll meet somebody if they present themselves.
Yeah.
But if you are violent and talking crazy, I don't have nothing to do with you.
Nobody wants that liability around us because you can't.
If you talking violent, you talking gang or whatever, violence and stuff like that, stay with me. I hang with older guys. I don't mess with a lot of young guys. Personally, I don't hang with young guys. But when I was 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, I see some of these guys running around here, they can always go home tomorrow.
Yeah.
So y'all must be doing something mighty bad, but you can't go home tomorrow.
I've known Robert about 12 weeks now, 10 weeks, something like that. I trust him with my wallet. I don't care how much money is in it. He knows what's right and wrong, and I know it'd be there when I come back. And likewise, anything of his, he asks me all the time, I got to go over here and do something. You watch the house. Oh, yeah, man. And he knows it'll be watched.
Do y'all? So do y'all family know that y'all basically out here, or do y'all have family in Birmingham, or?
I have some family here, but
Mm-hmm.
basically, pretty much be myself. I don't put my burden on my family.
Yeah.
My
I have
family,
grandkids, something like that. My kids, something like that. Young kids. All my kids. My kids was in New York, Atlanta.
See, I always be wondering what I would do. Say if I had an uncle or cousin out here,
See, I have
how I would do, and I just always wondered.
That what brought me back to Birmingham. She got ill in the past. So brought me back to Birmingham. After she passed, she got children and stuff, but I don't do too much with the kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I'm their uncle or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I don't ask them for nothing, I don't too much about it.
Yeah.
Take to myself.
I've got some wealthy family, but I think just in case they ever see this, I would like to throw this in there. I love them to death, but like Robert says, I don't want to be a burden to them. My family went through a lot. We disintegrated when we were younger due to suicide with my father and some other family issues, and so we all kind of got thrown to the wolves, and pieces fall where they may. And some of my decisions I made, like I said, with Sarah and taking care of her and doing a 4.5-year bucket list kind of deal with her. These are choices I made, and I knew the outcome could be inevitable to what it is, but would I change it? It's part of who I am.
Yeah.
It's part of me. It's what I exude. When people look, they say the eyes are the window to the soul, and you can look in certain people's eyes and you can see that they get it. They understand the compassion, the empathy for the ones around them and the others. And then you see the intelligence kicks in too. You realize you can't save them all. And somewhere in there is bliss and agony. And there's a duality there that's constantly battling, that you want to reach out for some of these, but we don't have the resources. So at the end of the day, you save yourself and you fight another battle.
Yeah.
And it's sad. You see some fall by the wayside. You could have helped them, but you couldn't. And that's where we do a lot of praying.
Yeah.
So, I think that'll wrap this up.
Yeah. First of all, say your name and spell it, okay? So I can.
Robert Patterson. ROBERT PATTERSON.
And I'm John Eric Esterlin, ESTERLEN. I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Oh yeah, I'm from Chicago. Oh man, we love the Polish sausage. Yeah, yeah, and the pizza.
All that good
Yeah, they always had food there all the time in Chicago. You know, 2 a.m. you can always go get some good food.
Did you know where Superdog was on Milwaukee? And
I heard about it, but I don't know about it because we used to go. This was a long ago. 'Cause we used to go. I used to like go to. That's when Old Town was something.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, when Old Town was kind of, you know, because it's new and all that. But yeah, I've heard of some of those names, but I was so young. See, I don't, you know, I was really young, so I wasn't really getting out, you know, to things. I just heard of certain names and all that. But when we said Chicago, I remember.
The man I worked for in Wisconsin, Rondell Flanagan, he bless his heart, he's dead now. But he owned world famous Flanagan's over there in Newtown.
Hmm.
Yeah, he had like 5 or 6 bars over there. He's a very wealthy man.
Yeah.
But he passed away. He was my money man. If he would have made it through all this, I would have been able to borrow $5,000 at the drop of a hat. Rondell had about a few $1 million at any given time. He took a shine to me. And when I was young and stupid, he kept me straight. Taught me how to shoot dice. I don't know if that keeps you out of heaven. I like to think it doesn't blackball from heaven, but he was good to me. And he kept the wolves off my doorstep when I needed it. So for that, I'm thankful. But yeah, I love my family and miss them. And they're a great bunch of people. And I wish them well. Someday I hope to see them. If it were up to me, I'd like to get on my feet and become somebody and fly them all down here, buy them a dinner, give them a hug.
Okay. Well, like now, y'all, what do y'all do now when you go to your place, or do you just?
Yeah, that's pretty much go in right before it get dark. 'Cause they don't want to be walking around in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
A lot depends on the weather.
As long as the weather is nice and everything like that, it's all good.
Yeah. So well, I hear one reason that y'all say don't go to your family, just kind of lose independence, which you say if you go home, because I'm assuming how it would be if it was my family, you know, they're going to have this rules and that, and maybe.
There's always rules. No matter where you go, what you do, there's always rules.
And they've got children and
Right.
soccer and all that. I don't know how I'd fit into that whole scheme anymore. It's
You know, all these people, you get your life.
I feel like I would be impeding what they were trying to do with their children. But I am the favorite uncle.
Mhm.
Everybody wanted to come stay at Uncle John's house because I let the kids do what they wanted to do. Yeah, you know, feed them a bunch of candy and stuff before I send them home. Bless their heart, let them deal with them all sugared up. But that's just me. I never told a kid no because I got told no a lot when I was a kid. And when it was just simple things that, I don't know, when we grew up, Robert, it was a different America, wasn't it? And we were able to roam and go play kick the can all night. And
Yeah.
nowadays the kids aren't able to do that no more because of safety issues.
Yeah. But I knew. But all those bands he named, I remember those bands from the 70s. You know, all those bands, like I said, because I was young, chasing, you know, you'd be trying to hang around musicians, so I just remember the older guys, you know.
Yeah, I played a lot of band right here in the city.
Yeah.
I went around Tuscaloosa, Montgomery.
Yeah.
Different little towns, Atlanta, playing here.
Yeah. I used to take a couple of songs to muscle shows. That, you know, I didn't get nowhere, but I used to go to muscle shows.
My brother-in-law, he worked for the Win radio station in Atlanta. Probably remember him, Stan Granger.
Yeah.
Great recording
He
history
went to
up
West
in
End High School also.
Yeah. I don't know if he's still around. I remember
And
this.
when he went to start doing it in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's a place for me to go if I ever get a chance.
Atlanta. And he was doing Atlanta, but I don't know what he's doing now because it's been several years since I seen him.
Yeah, I remember I remember those, you know, y'all was just a little bit older than I was at the time, but I remember, you know, looking up to those guys and Mighty Mike the Jammer and all those guys and
LJ, Dr. Jumperson.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, kick him and all those in high school. I remember all that. It was a long time ago, but yeah, I appreciate the time. Like I said again, I don't know what else I had to ask. I just wanted to, you know, see how it was. I never really had any family that I know of, and I just always wonder how I would react. I see everybody kind of turning in and sleep. I guess first come, first serve, you know. But
Personally, I'd like to see Birmingham develop into being so close to Nashville. And I know Nashville's got the Opry,
yeah.
but Birmingham has got a great musical mindset here.
Yeah, a lot of
I would
a lot
love
of
to see it
good
explode.
Musical people came from Alabama.
Yeah, but it's harder now. But yeah, the non-musicians here, but they had to leave to do something.
Right.
You can't do nothing. That's mean I didn't get
We
nothing
left the
started.
city.
Yeah, you had to go to Atlanta or Nashville, so you can't stay here and do it. And that's why I didn't. That's why I never get a chance to do it in my younger days. But that's how it goes. But but
It's like Neil Carter, she was from Birmingham.
yeah.
Went to Parker High School. What's his name? He won the American Idol. What's his name? Big guy.
Ruben Studdard.
All them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember Neil Cocker. I know a singer who knew her, went to school with her at Parker too.
Parker High School.
Yeah, she told me that she knew that.
I didn't know Jim Neighbors was from there.
Yeah, Jim Neighbors from
Yeah, from Chicago. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, a
as
lot.
long as they squeeze me in one room for one little bitty star, it ain't even got to be a big one. I don't care if it's dead nuts straight on a 90. As long as it got my name on it, I'd love to expire here in Alabama. Yeah, and I'd love to be somebody here that means something to the people before I go.
Yeah.
And they've been something to me, and I'd love to give it back. And half pints of love to all y'all. Kept me alive. Love it. That's as real as it gets.
the same.
Okay, we'll wrap up whenever y'all ready. I'm just going as long as you're gonna talk. And
We about to finish. I'm about to say it all.
yeah, because I was always just wondering, and it's
I said it all.
God bless these that feed us. Kelly Green, Food for Our Journey, the mayor letting them do it, all the people that come here, the car clubs, the Challenger Club, they come through with their cars. They don't have to be here doing it. The pizza guy, people from the church lady, bank lady. I think she retired now. She doesn't do it no more, but God bless her.
you and
Red's mom from Caps and Rodney's mom, bless her heart. She's 90 years old, feeding me sandwiches. I love her for that.
yeah, you wouldn't have had one more song in, would you?
Absolutely, always a song.
We'll see what you're gonna try to do this time.
I think I should do, find that pick. That's the hardest part about being a street musician is holding on to picks.
Now, how do you keep you just tune it by ear because you don't have a piano to keep in tune? You just kind of. I used to kind of do that a little bit, but
I quit buying picks anymore because I can find one under any bridge.
Yeah.
This is Leonard Skinner. This is called Whiskey Rock and Roller. all I'll ever understand. And sometimes I wonder, Lord, where will we go? Lord, please come take my whiskey and my rock and roll. Leonard Skinner. Thank you very much for your time.
I appreciate
Okay,
y'all.
just say your name and then spell it.
Tony George. TonyGeorge.
Oh, Tommy?
Tony, yeah.
Tom George. Yeah, where you from, Tom?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, you just grew up here?
Yeah. I've been here 53 years.
Now, how long you been out on the street, you know?
Been out in the streets practically off and on for about the last 12 years.
Yeah, any particular reason how you came out here, or just how'd you get bad luck, or?
Yeah, combination of all, and drugs, really. Drugs took me down there, down this rabbit hole, and just got hooked on drugs, and I had a good job and family man, and I started doing community service at this church down there, the Reconcile, and I just ended up seeing a lot of other people down in there, and I got on drugs. I was on drugs before that, but I was off. And then I got all nostalgia seeing people doing drugs, and then I started back doing it too.
Yeah, just your family, do they know you're out here, or do they?
Yeah, they know I'm out here, and I try not to bother because I know they don't understand how drugs affect your mind. They say that it should be easy to get off, and it's not. It's one of my brothers. He think it's willpower, which I believe it is. But I hadn't got to that point where my willpower was strong enough to take for me to get rid of the drug yet. But I know it's a time that I have to. You know what I'm saying? I can't live like this forever. And I just think I'll get off here eventually.
How do you survive out here? Like, where do you go eat at?
Birmingham is one of the greatest places. If you're hungry, they will feed you.
I've heard several people I interviewed say that they always, it's strange, but everybody have a good review about Birmingham homeless population.
You shouldn't be hungry downtown Birmingham because these people have so much heart in feeding the homeless people, and they care about you so much that they'll come down here. Some people been coming for 10, 12, 15 years down here feeding the homeless people down here, and consistent with it. They haven't gave up on yet on these people down here yet, and I just think that's just a wonderful thing to do.
Yeah, come on a little bit so like maybe I could stick him. Just able to give us so good a picture. Yeah, so now, what do you? Show me about where you stay at. Where you kind of bunking down at? Are you bunk down for the night every night, same place, or do you
same
just?
Place. Sometimes I move around.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on how I feel or how the atmosphere is around. Because you have some people out here, and you don't know what their mindset is, and they'll come and bother you or try to rob you or something like that, thinking you got something. And you practically in the same boat they in too, but sometimes you just don't know. It can be kind of dangerous down here a little bit.
Yeah, I've heard
I come down here and I take a sleep down here, put me a pallet. You know what I'm saying? You have a few people sleeping together, for safety reasons. And I go over there sometime, and we'll go over there and sleep sometime too from over there. And people come here and eat. It's kind of terrible a little bit,
Does it keep you warm at night? Do you be warm at
If
there?
we have good blankets, and sometimes if you're tired enough, I usually just walk around a lot, So I just get tired, and then I easily go to sleep wherever I'm at, really. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just can't, you just lay down and go to sleep because you just up. Drugs have you up, and the people that are walking past you or walking around you, they have you up too. So usually I walk a lot. Till I get tired when I know I ain't supposed to do nothing there, and then I just come here and I just sit here and just go to sleep.
No, see.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna get y'all. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna respect your privacy.
Right.
But this, now, do you go to Lynn Park and get you something to eat?
Lynn Park, all the time. Saturday, Sunday, Lynn Park is people come down there and show their heart.
Mm-hmm.
Down there, come down there, feed the homeless people down there, bring you clothes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but they look at you see what kind of place this is. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
when you look around, you know what I'm saying. But this is all we got.
Yeah.
You know, this is all we got right here, and you know, I be hoping the city can put us somewhere. They try to move us out in front of these buildings right here.
That's what I was wondering. I saw them be on same under the highways and things. I saw the police
Right.
sitting under there.
I mean, but I wonder where do they want us to go? You know, we are citizens of Birmingham, and I think they should take care of their citizens of Birmingham. Put us in a place. When they open up the bar, where a lot of us go in there, so we can go in there and sleep comfortably, safe. If we don't have the bar well open or a place or structure like that to stay, then this is where we have to stay in places like this. People that throw it up, you know, off that stuff. That's throw up. Off of one little girl right here. This is a little girl right here and just throw it up. I mean, a petite, I say that. You know, smoking foo-foo. That's the new thing they got out now, the foo-foo. You know, and they smoke that, and this will make it. That's what make it happen.
Oh, it's a new drug?
Yeah, it's almost like synthetic. Well, they want to say synthetic weed, but it's not synthetic weed. It's almost like potpourri or something like that. You know, the little stuff you find in potpourri packs or incense. You know what I'm saying, something like that. But that's the new thing that just got them crazy. It's taking over a lot of stuff. A lot of drugs, you know, is out there.
Yeah.
She's down in her business over there, right?
You never. I don't want to get too much into it, but she just gets for, and he gets a whatever. He gets a little blowjob for the.
Right, for her service.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how it go down here, man. You know, it's a rough life, man. But people ain't adapted to it on how it goes. You know how things go around here, and stuff like that you find out in broad daylight.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I hate to get them, but
if we can, if they ain't looking, swing around in, hit them right quick. You know, it's important people know what happens down here. You know,
and that happens a lot too. Just
a lot.
because that's how most of the ladies kind of get their
Their
way.
And you can imagine the stuff the ladies go through down here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The amount of attention that they get, the amount of, I mean, people say in their ear all the time, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that they go through, you can imagine.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew. But that's downtown Birmingham for you right here.
You hope to get out here someday, or what do you think?
Man, I'm trying. I'm going. I just got a card in my pocket to go to Cooper Green, and to get an assessment, and if I can get in the fellowship house, you know, and that's up on the south side, man. They do wonderful things. Firehouse do wonderful things too. You know, this is a great place. The Firehouse really is. And once I get my assessment, you know, then then I can move to start doing stuff a better way.
I'm gonna think if I give him a little bit, will let me video that for him.
Yeah.
That'll be. I'm be right back. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut right here. Okay. Hey, what's your name? You not camera shy?
Alice.
What's your name now?
Mine's Alice.
And what's your name?
Black.
Black. Can spell it for me. Can you?
B-L-A-C-K.
Oh, he called you Black. That's okay. And he called you Alex.
Yeah.
Alex. I got this. How long you been out here?
I've been out here for years.
Yeah, y'all from Birmingham area?
No, nothing about me.
You know. Now, when you need money, you do certain things for it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, do you come down and you give her the money, she give you basically a blowjob?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to video it, but you know. In the back, do you feel kind of uncomfortable out here?
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, performing for your money, but that's what you got to do to survive.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to do to.
Yeah.
Now, this where you stay at all the time, or you go from place to place?
No, this where I stay.
Out at night too?
Yeah.
You stay out here too, Black, all the time, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. You plan on somehow? You think somehow maybe you?
Yeah.
Now, do you go to the park? You go to Lynn Park and eat?
Yeah.
You go just all day, or just in time you want to just stay out here and kind of?
Just all the time. All the time. They
Yeah.
bring it to me.
Or they bring it to you?
Yeah, because I can't hardly walk.
Are y'all a couple, or you just happen to know each
No,
other?
we ain't no couple.
You know,
Yeah,
just,
but we've been knowing each other for a long time.
and you both from Birmingham area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I get somebody come find her.
Mm-hmm. So y'all kind of friends then, or just?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well. Okay, I'm back with Tony George here. Okay, Tony, I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate it. Appreciate you out here. Good luck to you. I don't know how long you may be out here, but
I'll try to get out as soon as possible, man.
yeah.
You know, that place right there, it helps people get out. But
Oh, the brothers.
Mine, yeah.
Oh, that's where y'all have to basically have the mission.
Yeah. It's true. I'm not a very religious person.
Uh huh.
I'm a black man in the South that's an atheist, so
Yeah.
it's hard for me down here.
And she's giving him a blowjob right in public. I guess she don't care.
Right, no. I mean, that's 35 years being out here
Mhm.
doing what she do. You know what I'm saying? And I can't knock her hustle for that because
Yeah, y'all got nothing against. That's where
right, that's the way she make her money.
right. And it's her I had nothing against. I got nothing against him. It's just more hostile, and I think it's
The
necessary.
oldest profession that's been around.
Yeah,
She
and my
ain't stealing from nobody.
Exactly, and I don't understand it.
Knocking nobody upside the head.
right. It's
Right.
and she's not hurting nobody for the most part. It's
To me,
her.
it's an honest living. When she down here, it's an honest living.
Yeah. I got nothing against her. I got nothing against him. I'm just I understand how it is.
And this what she have to do.
Yeah. And nobody. Like I said, I wish her luck too. But like I said again, it's just kind of strange.
She gonna be the one that's probably end up dying out here.
You think
doing what
so?
She doing, yeah. Because it's all she know.
Yeah.
She started out being a hoe, and that's been 35 years ago on these streets.
Mhm.
And it's just like that now.
Yeah. Well, okay, George. I appreciate the interview.
Okay.
Good luck to you.